Hi, welcome to Blending Alloy. It's been a while. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this Bubu gown with under bust tightening, and it is very easy to make. So please stay to the end of this tutorial, and please go and click on the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Like and also share the link with other friends on social media. So this is the fabric I'll be using to make this gown. I'll be using a crepe fabric, and it's 2 yards. So let's go to the cutting of this cloth.
Okay, so I folded the fabric into four piece, and here there's no slit at all. There's no slit here, and there's slit here. So I divided it into four. So I just want to go ahead at this tip and measure 1 inch so that it will unify to be a straight line, and it will go on well just like so. Okay, so that the line will be straightened. That's our shoulder line. So from here, I'm just going to go ahead and take the length of the gown. So like I told you, I use 2 yards. I'm using 2 yards. I'll go ahead and so I'll just be taking the depth to be um the wideness of my sleeve to be 13 and a half. So you can make yours as wide as you can. So I'll make mine 13. Okay, make mine 13. So that's for the sleeve armhole. Then I'll measure here if it suits the hip measurement. Of course, this is really wide for the hip measurement. The hip measurement is really this is really okay for the hip measurement. Okay, this is okay for the hip measurement. So I'll go ahead like so. Okay, like so. And I'm just going to take this 12 down. Okay, I'm going to take it down. Cut this off. Then I forgot to tell you something. I just measured the shoulder. It is just 14 and a half. So depend on how you want here to be wide. Okay, so go ahead and cut this off like so. Okay, cut it off like so. Okay, that's for that. All right, so this is the I went ahead to open the dress. You can see how it looks. Okay, so I went ahead to turn it like so. Okay, I hope you understand. Remember, these are shoulder line. Okay, let me spread it so you can see. Remember, these are shoulder line the other time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure the full shoulder line, and I'm going to slit it into two. Can you see? So the shoulder line divided by two. Okay, let me see. This is the midpoint. It gave me 15 and a half. Okay, 14 and a half. So this is the midpoint. Okay, I want to be sure 15. I want to be sure. See, so this is the midpoint here. So from here, that's the midpoint. So you measure your shoulder divided by two, your normal shoulder. My shoulder is 14. I'm not going to do off shoulder. So 14 divided by 2 give me 7. So I'm going to take 7 here, 7 here. So I hope you understand what I'm doing. So I'll just go ahead and take 7 here and 7 there. Can you see? Then I'm going to take my 7 here again. But if you want it off, you can go ahead and make it maybe 7.5, 7.5. It all depends on you, but I just want my hand to hang on my shoulder. So what we are going to do now is just to measure half inch here, 1 inch here, and I'm just going to sew it. To come here, you measure 1 inch, then I'm going to just sew it just small, like 1 inch too. So if you can see closely, okay, let me remove the pin here. I have to pin things down so that you can, okay, you can see that I've sewn it. Can you see? Just 1 inch and 1 inch here as shown. You can see it now. Just want to show you closely. Can you see how it is? 1 inch. So the next thing we're going to do now is to spread this open. Okay, I have to pin my, so this is it. So what I'm going to do now is to spread the dress open. Okay, there's still pin here. I'll just go ahead and remove the pin. Any other pin. All right, I'll go ahead and spread it open like so. Can you see how I've spread it open? Shoulder to shoulder. So this is how it looks. Okay, okay. Shoulder to shoulder. Can you see how it is? All right. So what we are going to do now? Can you see how I stretched it? Okay. I'm going to stretch it the other way around so that maybe you can see properly. Okay. So that my camera can cover it. Can see how it is now. Okay, let me bring my camera. So this is it. So what we are going to do now, so go to our sewing machine and fold it. So we just go ahead and fold in the rough edges. Can you see? We're going to fold just one side. Can you see? Fold it inside. Fold it inside. So I'm going to see also fold here inside. Can you see? Fold here inside. This I'm going to do it. Then also fold the armhole. So I'll go ahead and also fold the armhole for all the parts. I'll show you what next to do. Okay, so I'll just turn it this way so that we can see it properly. Okay, so this is the neck. Okay, this is the neckline. Can you see how it looks? This is the neckline now. This is the neckline and this is the armhole. So I have went ahead to fold it, to fold each of the side and fold here. You can see how it really looks on fold. So the next thing I'm going to do now is just go ahead and sew down. Okay, go ahead and sew down. You understand? Sew here down to the end, sew here down to the end. I've sewn the side. Can you see? I've sewn the side. So practically our dress is ready. The next thing we're going to do is just to measure our waistline where you want the tightness to fall on. So I'll go ahead and make the tightness on 14. Can you see? 14. So it depends on where you want to make the tightness in. So I'll make my own 14. Okay. So you can go ahead and make your own whatever. I just want my own directly under my bust. So 14. So we're going to make it 14. So what next to do? We're going to divide this by 2. Can you see? Divide this by 2. So when you see it like this, then you come fold it. Okay, make sure it meets here. Okay, so that's cannot be 15 and half. It's not yet there. Okay, so it's 14 and half. So it's 14 and half. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to divide our weight measurement by 4. So when you divide it by 4, 6 and half here. So 6 and half here. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here 6. So I'll go ahead. I went ahead to cut the belt for it. Can you see? So by this time you must have determined where is front and where is back. So automatically here will be the front. Can you see? So this is it. I'll go ahead and sew this on this. So this is 10 inches, 20 inches, and I have produced two of it. So I'll go ahead and sew this on this. Remember, this is the wrong side of the fabric. So when you're sewing it, ensure that you don't sew it together back and forth. You just raise it up this way. Can you see? And sew it here. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew it right away here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. It's very beautiful. So you can see how it looks. So the belt is automatically inside. So I wear it on my mannequin so you can see how it really looked. So I went ahead also to fold the edge. Okay. So what we'll do now is just to from here so that your armpit will not be showing. You go ahead and hold like 2 inches here or 3 inches. 3 inches. Go ahead and hold 3 inches down here like so.